Just watch me. Just watch me.
So welcome back to the YouTube. It's been a while. It's been a minute. I'm shit at recording these videos and editing them, but here we are. Umi just put me under some pressure. I said, where's your YouTube at, man? You done one video and you disappeared again. So here we are. Video number 2 of the Hyrox training series. Yeah, so just doing my strength session. Little push session. Just done the 45 kgs for 6 reps, which is good. Strength's getting back up after the dieting phase, but let's crack on with the rest of the session and we'll catch you up here and there. Energy. Five reps, I'll take that. Onto the Smith machine. Right, so we've done 2 sets on the chest press, dumbbell chest press. I'll just go heavy on that because that's just like kind of like one of my favourite exercises. So dumbbell chest press, 6 to 8 reps, 6 to 10 sort of rep range, and then we're just doing 2 on the Smith and put it up a bit. So I wanted to get more like 12 to 15ish on this, around 12, but I hit 10, 2 rounds of 10. But now on my 3rd set of Smith, incline Smith, but I'm going for a 50 repper now, so 50 reps, as few rounds as possible. So basically, say if I did 20 reps and then stop for 10-15 seconds, back in for another 10 reps, keep going until I get 50, but as few breaks as possible with a short time in between the breaks as well. So obviously that's because with the Hyrox, trying to blend the bodybuilding strength side and tie it into the Hyrox still. So 50 reps on this, because obviously when you do your wall balls, you've got to do 100 wall balls. The main thing that fails for me isn't really my legs, it's more my shoulders, hitting that high rep range, so hitting a bit more reps on this just to try and mimic that in a sense. Oh God, so I just hit 50 in 1 set then, no breaks. So obviously I'll put it up next week, but 10 aside, 50 reps straight off the bat, bash. So yeah, as you can see there, onto flies now, but supersetted with the hand release push-ups. So hand releasing at the bottom. So come down, chest on the floor, hands off the floor, and powering up enough so your hands come off at the top as well. So that's just, try and mimic that burpee movement, get stronger in that pushing up off the ground. So I can get used to getting up quicker, doing it under fatigue circumstance as well. So doing the fly, fatigue the chest, and obviously that accompanies the bodybuilding side of things, keeping that strength there, and then straight into those fatigued to help with that pushing up off the floor. So I'm gonna go 2 rounds of that, 2 rounds of the superset. So flies, push-ups, flies, push-ups. Then I'm just gonna do 1 round, rest again, then 1 round of as many push-ups, hand release push-ups as I can at the end. And then we're gonna move on to a bit of shoulders. Right, and shoulder press, so I do like a dead stop shoulder press. Don't look jokes on here like this. So I do like a dead stop shoulder press, because obviously once again relating it back to Hyrox, when you do your walls, obviously come down, sit a dead stop, and you're producing that force from nothing. So it's kind of getting me used to that and getting me strong in that movement as well. So, and then I'm going to superset it with the side raise machine. Right, so I've got 18 of those, which is a PB. I think I've literally PB in everything today. I don't know if that's really close to my face, but I had a good sleep last night, which I'll talk you through in a minute. Just gonna hit some side raises. So yeah, got some good sleep last night. I've got a new watch, which tracks it all. It's a Coros Pace 3. I asked ChatGPT about it, because obviously the Garmin's, Apple Watches, Fitbits, Whoops, all that sort of stuff, but I wanted something that was lightweight. This is lightweight. You can like change all the settings on it, so like when you're running, you can track how fast you're actually running, tracks all your sleep, all your health data, loads of stuff. It's literally the first thing I check when I wake up in the morning, how much sleep I got. So got a good sleep last night, some decent sleep over the weekend. I was really fatigued last week. felt like I've been put in a washing machine. I was absolutely battered. And my sleep last week was just poor. Even the watch said it. Weren't getting much deep sleep. Time to sleep was like 6 hours, which isn't very much to me. I need quite a lot of sleep. I'm like 8 hours minimum, otherwise I struggle to function properly. But I've had some good food over the weekend, got some good sleep. So yeah, good food as in, ate some good, so I hit that good food, man. But yeah, man, just got PB on that. I'm gonna bang the second set now. So PB everything so far. I've got my app on my phone which tells me, and shows me everything, so I can track it all on there, shows me what I did last week, so it gives me that, so I can push then onto the next week. And then, so I've got one more set on the shoulders, hit some triceps on the cables and some dumbbells and stuff, and then literally got three PTs back to back, starting in 11 minutes. I need to get a move on, and then I'll do my intervals and burpee broad jumps later on, so see them. So I've just realised, yeah, I've been filming all of this video in portrait instead of landscape, but it is what it is. But now I'm at the Steamhouse Bakery. It's overpriced, overrated here, but for some reason I want one, so I'm gonna come cop a quick little bagel. I will do a little food review when we get back to the gym, because people seem to like them. I've been doing a few drinks, few food reviews, so I thought, let's put one in the video, do you know what I mean? Let's give the people what they want. Bombaclats! 20 quid, bro. Like £21, I think it was in total. Yeah, because I got myself, what did I get? A bagel, can't even remember what's on it. I think chicken, smoked bacon, barbecue sauce. That's for no leaves though. Said something about fucking leaves, bro. Take them leaves straight off, man. Take them off. But yeah, and then I got Demi a brownie and a cookie, because she's poorly girl. She's poorly sick. So got her a little brownie and cookie, and they were 8 quid on their own. £12 for the bagel. I got some tots with it, some little tater tots, because they are fire, to be fair. Can't lie, still them tater tots slap. But yeah, man, we'll do a little taste test in a second. See you soon. Here we go. Here's Demi's little, man, that brownie does look fire, to be fair, and that cookie. You see, with the donuts at Steamhouse, yeah, I feel like the donuts are just pretty standard. I feel like they just make standard donut balls, and then just stick a bit of chocolate sauce, and then stick like a little chunk of Kinder Bueno on it. So it looks fire when you're there and you're hungry and you're thinking, oh, that looks nice. But when you actually have the donuts, they don't actually slap that hard, whereas I feel like that brownie, I look at my lips, man. I feel like that brownie's gonna slap. But they are for Demi. She did actually only ask for one, so I could eat it, but I'm trying to be good. Right, and folks, let's get into this bagel then. So it actually looks pretty dank, to be fair. I've already had a couple of tater tots, because obviously there's a few rogue in the bag that fell out of the pot, so obviously you have to scran them in it. So, like, you know the McDonald's chips that always fall out of the bag? They always taste better than the ones actually in the thing, do you know what I'm saying? So let's go, let's get into this. So I'm gonna dip it in some ketchup, because I love ketchup. My mates always take the piss out of me, like when we go out to eat, they're like, oh, what are you having? Pizza and ketchup. Fuck off. Right then. It's cold. Thought it was gonna be warm. Nice though. Nice. Oh, nice. With the tater tots on the side as well, £12. It's not too bad, do you know what I mean? Slightly on the more expensive side, but like, money happy mech. Do you know what I'm saying? Money happy mech is what it is. Can't lie to you, I'm enjoying this one. It's actually quite nice. It keeps all falling out. It's all around my gut probably, but I'm going to enjoy the rest of this. Watch a bit of Game of Thrones. I'm watching Game of Thrones. Controversial, I must say. I like it, I'm enjoying it. I'm not hooked, but I'm enjoying watching it. Do you know what I'm trying to say? I'm not like, oh my God, this is the best thing I've ever watched. I need to buy a fucking coffee mug with Game of Thrones on it.
But it's all right. I'm enjoying it. I like that style of stuff. And I'm liking watching it. And when I do get a chance, I am watching it. But I'm not like cancelling my day to watch Game of Thrones, you know what I mean? But it's all right. I'm enjoying it. I'm on season... I finished season 3 last night. Gonna start season 4 now. So how it goes. Right, folks. So, just got 3 p.m. Got some intervals to do now. Legs are a bit stiff, but we're gonna get it done anyway. So we've got 800 meters at 16 kilometers an hour on the treadmill. 90 seconds to 2 minutes rest. We're gonna go for 4 rounds. After the last round, we're gonna go into 80 meter burpee broad jumps. So we're getting used to doing burpee broad jumps at full distance whilst fatigued. And then obviously the sprints, the intervals. I've been doing 400 meters. Last week did 600. This week I'm just going to put it up to 800 and just get used to going quicker, get used to running faster, improving that running economy. But yeah, just doing a bit of warming up because I get shin splints. So do some skipping, do some dynamic stuff, got high knees, bum kicks, leg swings, all that shit, and then we'll get into the running safe.
All done. 3:13 on the burpees. I can't remember what my last ones were. I think that's a bit quicker than last time. It's not my record, but that's the first time I've done 800 meter intervals at 16. So the improvements there. Just need to bring up the burpees now, but managed to do them unbroken, which is good. Which is the aim. So take your time so you can do them unbroken. But yeah, good stuff. All done for the day now.
Bosh! Work done for the day, as in like training. I've got 3 PTs now. Well, I've got 2 PTs in a class. But yeah, man, I feel like I'm moving all right. Legs felt a bit tired before the intervals, but got it done. I tried my last interval. I tried putting it up to 18 kilometers an hour, but I was blowing straight away. So I think 16 is the max at the minute. I think I got just over 6 weeks out from my first Hyrox Birmingham singles. So I think we'll just stick at 16, just try and build that pace, try and build that distance now, try and get up to a kilometre and maybe like intervals of 6, maybe 7, maybe 8, just to try and mimic the actual race day. But yeah, man, just keep building from there. So this is my first time actually building a Hyrox program, so things aren't perfect. I've really tried to keep my strength sessions in there as I like them, integrate them into a bit more Hyrox styles, and then obviously kind of do like 2 training sessions a day most of the time, just due to time. If I've got the time, I'll do it all in one block, like I do my intervals after my push session if I could. But today, obviously, ran over on time, had PT, so I had to bring it later on. But yeah, man, everything's going well. I think I've really improved, especially my running, like the compromised running that we do at the weekends, the Hyrox sessions. Obviously, it's a doubles format, so I might even start, when the numbers are okay, doing it on my own. I know a couple of the other lads would like to start doing it on their own as well. So if numbers are there, we'll probably start doing that on our own, just so we can get used to that. The doubles is good because you get a break and stuff, but obviously on the day we're not going to get a break. So for building your pace and your efficiency, I think it's a good way to break yourself in. But as we're like 6 weeks out, I think it's a good time for us to move on to like the singles format and really start drilling ourselves in on a singles. Maybe not doing all the work. Maybe start like 3/4, half the work that's on the board that you normally split between 2 of you, doing like half or 3/4 of it, and then getting straight back into your run. So going from running straight into the work, straight back into running. Because obviously with the doubles you get a little bit of a rest. But yeah, like I said, first time building a Hyrox plan. I think it's going well. I have really improved. I managed to knock, I think it was 13 minutes off my previous best Hyrox, but that was on like minimal training the first time I did it, the full sim with just 750 meter runs instead of the kilometre, because that's all we've got here on the loop. Managed to knock like 13 minutes off, which I was really pleased with. So yeah, hopefully that shows going into Birmingham. Last time at Birmingham I got 1 hour 20, which was literally on like 10 days, 2 weeks worth of training, because I did the ligament in my foot, so I was really off my fitness. This time I've really had a good good blast at it. Like I say, 6 weeks out now. Shin splint's starting to flare a little bit, but I just have a break in between sessions, so I can't do like the Hyrox session on a Saturday, which has a bit of running into it, and then straight into a long run on a Sunday. So I either need to do one or the other, and then obviously intervals on a Monday as well. So that's my 3 running days, like back to back to back. So I might start maybe putting in a long run on my Wednesday, like midweek, just to break it up a bit. I'm just gonna have to go off feel, especially with my shin splint. But yeah, man, training's going well. Happy with the way things are progressing. Feeling good, feeling fit. I'm looking all right visually. A little bit heavier than before I went on holiday, but it's hard to diet and fuel performance. I mean, when you're trying to push your max out your performance, you need that fuel, one for recovery and for your energy as well. Otherwise, you just flatline and you just feel like shit. And I'm really like carb, sugar sensitive as well. I have a lot of like hypos if I don't have enough sugar in there, and carbohydrates. So yeah, man, trying to find that balance. I'm enjoying myself at the weekend. But yeah, everything's going well. Happy with the way things are going. So yeah, I'll stop boring you now. And I'll go through maybe a bit more of the training split next time. So yeah, man, see you soon.
Just watch me.